Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here, returning to you this afternoon for a throwback movie review. Sorry for the lengthy delay for this throwback movie review. I was going to do it last night, and I was watching some of the movie last night, but then I had to answer a few messenger calls and other things that were prior that I was dealing with, but that will be discussed in a later video or community post or something. So, pretty much, this is for the Chronicles of Riddick, this movie right here, the 2004 movie that I'm doing for Season 5, Episode 10, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode. So, pretty much, I'm going to discuss what I watched for this 2-hour and 14-minute movie for Chronicles of Riddick, the 2004 film, and let you know my thoughts on the sequel to Dark Fury. So let's dive into this movie review. Now, basically, Riddick's running away from the Mercs. He's been on the run from the Mercs for like 5 years, trying to get them off his tail. And basically, with what I watched, I was very entertained with this movie. Pretty good film. I don't think it's as good as Pitch Black, but it's still strong of a film. It's probably one of my favorite films too. I think all the Riddick films are pretty outstanding in my opinion. So basically this one, I think the first one was interesting, Pitch Black, going into the sequel, which is Dark Fury, and then it goes into Chronicles of Riddick. This basically talks about the Necromongers taking over the world. Necromongols taking over the world. They're some type of evil society trying to destroy worlds to look for the Underverse and try to create a new realm or galaxy or whatever under the Underverse or something. So they're pretty much an evil cult. And basically Riddick is kind of the anti-hero and tries to stop them and stop the Lord Marshal, because he is a Furia, is what he is, and he basically for most of the movie he goes to Helion Prime for a certain amount of time in the movie, and then he goes to this prison in Castoria or something like that. It's some kind of planet where it's dark for one moment, and then the sun gets so bright that it just, what is it? It gets so bright that the sun basically eclipses the whole planet, and it's like a heat wave and a burning sensation and all that. So, pretty much, he's in most of the movie with the, whatchamacallit, so, for the planet that he's in at the prison or whatever at Castoria, it's basically through most of the second half of the movie, going to the end of the movie, and then Kira gets kidnapped, who's also known as Jack. He finds Jack, and her name's Kira now, and basically is trying to rescue her from the prison. Riddick is, and I think Vin Diesel's performance was pretty outstanding in this film. The action scenes are really good. The dialogue is interesting of the story, so I was really entertained with this Chronicles of Riddick film, and this is a film I wanted to do. I'm going to have the actual Riddick movie I'm reviewing later on in the season of Season 5 that I'm doing for you guys, but pretty much the ending to the movie was interesting, where he dethrones the Lord Marshal and becomes King of the Necromongers, or Lord of the Necromongers. So he's the new Lord Marshal, Riddick is, at the end of the film. But something happens in the next film that's interesting on why he... Well, I don't want to go into explanation, but if you've seen the 2013 Riddick film, you know what happens. So he basically gets outed by the Necromongols in the third film. So it's pretty interesting, but also Yeah, they kind of fucked him over. So, basically, if I were to give this a score for Chronicles of Riddick, it was an entertaining film. I It's a shame that Keith David's character had to get killed off because I really enjoyed his character too. But it's fine, I guess. So pretty much for a score for me, I'm giving the Chronicles of Riddick a 9 out of 10. A pretty strong film. One of my favorite films, as well as Pitch Black and Dark Fury. I wasn't sure if this was as strong as the Pitch Black movie, but it is a strong film. Keep in mind. Pitch Black was just the start of the Riddick films, going into the Dark Fury and Chronicles of Riddick films. So pretty much 9 out of 10 for Chronicles of Riddick, the 2004 film. This is a 20-year-old film as of this year. So I was really entertained with this film and definitely recommend checking it out if you have not seen it for a Vin Diesel film. So that being said, thanks for watching this throwback movie review this afternoon.